I want to focus on gold today. It's been a beach ball. I'm 1 for 2 in it this week. Yesterday worked. Monday had FOMO. But I want to show you what's happening there with Mo. And, it's not exactly an uncrowded trade. Hard to find a gold bear. And I'm not bearish either. But I think that there are times where the market is talking to you and giving you a message that, either pay attention to it or you're Warren Buffett, doesn't matter. And I just want for the trading community to be aware of what's going on across the board, including the dollar weakening today. And that's what's brought. I'm just waiting for TradeGATEHub to light up for me. And then I'll include, if we are streaming it on TradeGATEHub. I don't see it. Hold on. Still don't. Jose, are you sharing it? Streaming?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Huh.
sir.
All right. Well, I don't see it. Didn't show up on mine. I'm on TradeGATEHub here. Normally, when I see it on, I see this lit up, and it hasn't. Anyway, let me just go to the markets for our people and talk gold. All right. So I was selling a rally here. Of course, it turned into we had to clean out stops and had a decent day yesterday, and then we made another new high today, and we're trying to come back. We're up 3.5. We're up about 15. Gold silver ratio still seems to be working. That's why gold was the preferred short, something I talked about. If you're bearish metals, I'm not saying to short this thing, but look at the RSI divergence on the 4 hour. I believe that we might even have that happening on the daily after the last couple pullbacks. Let's see here. Yeah, see, so after this last pullback, so it's a bit over 70, but look, we don't have these 78 readings anymore. We have 71, 68, 70 on the daily. So these were kind of confirmed highs, but the high today did not come close to that. So pay attention to that. Let's see how the shares are acting. Okay, they're up pretty good. Newmont's making a new recovery high. GDX hasn't yet, but boy, they're lighting up the miners. Look at B2G is on fire. Silver stocks have not acted that great. See if AG is coming back strong. Almost had a 3 drive here. So it's very possible that the shares are finally waking up. So you're not going to find me saying, don't be long the shares the way they're acting. And I'd like to talk about the S&Ps and what's happening here and what my next trade setup is going to be in the market. The S&Ps, you guys know, I'm waiting for the melt up like everyone else. I don't see it yet. Like I said, we'll know based upon what happened here. You could see it better on the 4 hour. That as long as the S&Ps are not trading under this low, look at how it tagged it here and here, and this low 61.01. As long as we're not under this 50 on the 4 hour and this trend line, let me stretch it out here. So it's going to be right around maybe a little under 61 now. But as long as we're holding above this, I can't say that we're not going to move higher and melt up and fulfill the formation. But if we're back inside this formation, it's a breakout failure. Pay attention to that. NASDAQ's much further away. Its breakout was all the way down here. I don't see anything bearish about it. You could almost call it some kind of flag. 21.4, call it 800 points. Over that's going to give you 23. So that still looks like that market's heading higher. We talked about the Dixie finally trying to make a new low here, begrudgingly. It's really been all about the yen, all about the yen. Just one rally, this one. And Canada's working lower. So Dixie, I talked about the potential for 104.5 and talked about bringing stops down to 108. Let's continue to be conservative and take them down to call it 720. You don't want to see the market back over 720. That would be negating this flat vertical supply zone at 107. So if you want to stay short the dollar, you had sales here and you had sales here. You could protect yourself and with a profit stop now in Dixie. Silver's trying to make a new high. We'll see if it's able to do it. If it does, it won't confirm. Right now, it's still a failing rally. And gold's, like I said, acting good, but Mo, a long time up, we didn't see these types of divergences. We were confirming all the way back here. So be careful with your gold. Sure, we could go 30, 50, something like that, take out 3,000 and have a party. But be careful with gold, especially when the gold silver ratio is acting like this. I know someone looking for higher numbers. I don't see them yet. And remember, we have to pay attention to this S&P and that 6,100 level's key, not just today, but going forward. We'll see what happens going into month's end. I know some psycho guys are looking for something early next week, and I may want to have some kind of short on. Um, Sometime next week, I'll tell you what I've been waiting for. Of course, the banks to me look like there's XLF, nice little three drives that it's coming off of right now. KRE is a small bank. They don't look as bad. They look about the same. Um, I was thinking that Apple might trade in the low 250s. Maybe we get that next week. That's 78.6. So I'm going to be looking at June puts and Apple up here, and I and the financials look pretty bad as well. I've been tweeting the J.P. Morgan. Uh, Jamie Dimon, I talked about that he was selling 1 million shares. It was a lot for him, and I thought maybe he was watching TradeGATEHub and learned about a three drive to a top formation. Banks look bad. They don't look as bad. The S&Ps look better, and these were the leaders. So they're rotating now the financials. I think there are shorting opportunities because if we have a problem, real estate cave a little bit, rates aren't coming down, we're going to have some credit issues. And maybe that happens. The guest that I had on the week before last, Warren Pies, is talking about the potential for a growth scare in April. Well, April's only 2 months away, and we'll see if the market tries to price that in. I don't think they're pricing it in right now. So that's a wrap. See you in the room. Take some profits. See if GDX is making a new high with the gold. No. See. So there's nothing wrong with taking some of your GDX off the table. I mean, from 33 to where it is now, three, about 30% in a couple months. So could we make a new high if gold goes? Yeah, but I think you'll have a chance. That's about 15% lower at 38, 37. Remember, most of all, don't just count your pips, count your blessings. Bitcoin's trying to come out of here. It's just range bound too, just like the currencies. So here we are in the pound. We had that little three drive. We came off. Let's see if we could take out those highs. And euro, just coming back after this, we still could have an ABC. I'm just not. I'd rather pay up for the euro, and I don't feel like being short. Sometimes the right trade's no trade. But we start closing over 105.5. I'd rather buy confirmation of a breakout that could take us to, you're talking about 300 points range. from 102 to 105, could take you up towards 108. So that's a wrap, everyone. See you in the room. Bring your charts. Bring your best work. Bring your questions. Learn and grow at TradeGATEHub.com. See everyone to wrap